Hey guys. Another news story. This is what if Naruto was haunted by Obito's ghost. When Obito died, he expected to go to some afterlife of some sort. What he did not expect was to become a ghost and get roped into helping along his sensei's son, Uzumaki Naruto. Hit like and subscribe if you like this one, and also please check the author in the description. Let's start. Chapter 1. The Death of Obito, Ghost. Obito woke up with a jolt and looked around. He appeared to be in front of a campfire of some sort. He brought up his hand to his face and touched the eye which he gave to Kakashi. It wasn't there. Was it all a dream? Muttered Obito to himself. No. You are most definitely dead, a voice said. Obito looked up at what seemed like a young brown-haired girl who was glowing. Why, you're glowing! Obito exclaimed. The young girl looked at Obito with shockingly emerald eyes. Yes. I am what you may call God. Obito stared at the young girl and burst out laughing. What? The young girl glared at Obito. There's no way that a little girl can be God, if he exists. Even if you glow. Grinned Obito. Scowled the girl. I'm a mere part of God's consciousness. I'm not the whole God. One part? Obito said with interest. Well, if that's the case, I have some questions for you. You're a horrible God. What sort of God makes war? And people who kill others? And, wait! The young girl cried. It's not my fault. I'm just a lesser part of the consciousness, if you say so. Obito rolled his eyes. So, where's this? The afterlife? This is the place all spirits go if they have someone who is waiting for them or need to wait for someone. The young girl answered. So, do I have to wait for someone? Obito asked. Normally, you would wait for Rin, I believe. The young girl said. But the reason I'm here is to offer you a chance. A chance? Obito asked. A chance to help a very important person as a ghost. The young girl said. Who? Obito said, interested despite of himself. Uzumaki Naruto. She replied. Obito blinked. I don't know him. Would you understand me better if I say Namake's Naruto? The young girl asked. And that all time is connected here? Is he related to Minato-sensei? Obito asked. He's Namake's Minato's son. The young girl answered. Unfortunately, on the day Naruto was born, the Kyuubi attacked, and Minato had no choice but to seal the Kyuubi into his own son. What? Obito cried. That's horrible. It was that or the village. The young girl answered. Minato wished for his son to be treated as a hero. He should have known better. Don't tell me, this Naruto was treated like the Kyuubi? Obito asked worriedly. Yes. She replied. But Naruto is very important to your world. And, to tell you the truth, I think he's cool. So how would this work? Obito inquired. Would Naruto be able to see me? Yes, Naruto would be able to see you. But only Naruto. The young girl said. Also, I'm going to send you there on the day before his 10th birthday. Obito nodded. If you do this properly, the Shinigami of your world has agreed to free Namake's Minato. She said. What? What do you mean by Shinigami? Obito asked in confusion. You ask a lot of questions, don't you? The young girl smiled and touched Obito's forehead. All will become clear eventually. Hey, wait! Obito cried. The young girl just continued on smiling as Obito disappeared in front of her. Good luck, Uchiha Obito. She murmured. Chapter 2. Meeting Naruto. Wall climbing. A 9-year-old soon-to-be 10 Uzumaki Naruto leaned back in his dirty bed unhappily. He looked at the calendar and sighed. The villagers are always meaner on my birthday. And it's tomorrow. Naruto thought. I better stay inside. Just then, Naruto saw a distortion of light in the corner. He sat up and frowned, regarding the strange distortion. Obito appeared in the distortion. Yak? Naruto cried. Suddenly, there was an orange-goggled, slightly transparent boy in the corner. What are you? Hey! Obito complained. That's mean. I'm a who, not a what. Obito looked at Naruto in slight amazement. Looks like Naruto takes after Minato-sensei a lot, at least in the looks department. Then who are you? Snapped Naruto. Are you here to hurt me? Obito had to wince at that. Of course not. I'm a ghost. A ghost? Naruto exclaimed. He backed up. A ghost. Wait. Obito said. I just said I'm not going to hurt you. I'm here to help you. Help me? How? Asked Naruto. Let's see. Well, how about getting rid of that jumpsuit that'll kill you if you become a ninja? Obito suggested. When I become a ninja? Naruto insisted. Goggles, goggles? I'm Uchiha Obito. Obito complained. Your goggles from now on. Naruto decided. Anyhow, getting back on topic. Obito sighed. When you become a ninja, that bright orange jumpsuit will kill you, that's the point. Naruto said. Obito blinked. I like orange. A lot. But even I know that something like this'll kill me. Naruto said, looking at the floor unhappily. But the store owners won't sell me anything else, they want to kill me. Obito mentally finished the sentence. Obito looked at Naruto sympathetically. How about you use a henge? Naruto's eyes widened. Of course. Henge. There was a puff of smoke, and in it was a poor attempt for a henge. Naruto let the henge go and sighed. I suck at ninjutsu. Obito looked at Naruto. Hey, can you do that again? Obito asked. Sure. Naruto said. Henge. Obito grinned. I know your problem. My problem? Naruto asked. You have way too much chakra. Obito said. And not enough chakra control. Chakra? Naruto frowned. Then his eyes widened. Oh, Katra! Obito groaned. So, what do I need to do to improve my Katra control? Naruto asked. It's chakra. Obito sighed. Well, since you have tons of chakra, tree climbing should be good. There's no trees here. Naruto objected. Do it on the walls. Obito suggested. How am I supposed to climb the walls? Naruto asked. Like this. Obito tried to channel chakra to his feet. He frowned. What's wrong, Goggles? Naruto said worriedly at Obito's troubled face. Obito. Obito corrected. I can't use chakra. Well, Goggles, Naruto started. It's Obito, Blondie. Obito said. Naruto stopped a moment to glare at Obito, then continued to speak. You're dead, so maybe you can't use Katra anymore. Chakra. Obito sighed. Oh, I'm not going to correct you anymore. Well, what do you think, Goggles? Naruto asked. You're probably right, admitted Obito. Since chakra is a mix of spiritual and physical energy. I don't have any physical energy anymore, so what's wall climbing? Naruto wondered. Channel chakra to your feet, then use it to suction yourself to the wall, explained Obito. Got it. Naruto grinned and tried to walk up the wall and failed miserably, failing to the ground. Obito smirked. I'll have you know this exercise is usually for genins to improve their chakra reserves and control. It might be too difficult for you. No way. Naruto glared at Obito for a second, then seemed to make a connection. You said that you're called Uchiha Obito, right? Obito noticed the way he said Uchiha and winced. Don't worry. I'm not like the rest of my clan. No, I'm more worried if you're like Sasuke team. Naruto retorted. He's the only Uchiha left. Didn't you die in the massacre too? Obito stared at Naruto in shock. Massacre? What year is it? Naruto pointed at the calendar and Obito ran up to it, looking at the year. 13 years, muttered Obito in shock. It's already been 13 years since I've died. Whoa! Naruto exclaimed. Then you would have been around 26 today if you were alive. Yup. Obito muttered, still slightly in shock. So, there was a massacre, huh? Yeah. And Sasuke's the only one left. Naruto answered. All the girls are all over him cause he gets the best marks, and they think he's cool, and he gives the feeling of being superior to you. Obito asked. Why yeah? Blinked Naruto. How did you know? He sounds just like the rest of the clan. Stuffy and superior. Obito said. Yeah. Grinned Naruto. Still, I bet Sasuke would be able to do this exercise easily, taunted Obito. Naruto frowned with determination and turned around. I am so going to master this wall walking thingy by tomorrow. Clack, 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 bonk. Obito winced at the bonk. Are you alright? Obito asked. Don't worry about it. Naruto muttered. I said that I'm going to master this wall walking thingy. Obito sighed. I'm going to walk around the village to see what's changed. Naruto stopped for a moment and looked at Obito. Isn't that bad? You're dead. Don't worry, only you can see me. Grinned Obito. Well, good luck. Naruto turned around and grinned at the wall. You are so going down, wall. Obito smiled. It would be cool if Naruto really managed to do it. Obito looked around in a crowd of people. Looks like they're preparing for some sort of festival. Obito thought. Still, one part of the village seems rebuilt. Is it because of the Kyuubi attack that God mentioned? Well, at least the Hokage monument looks the same yak. Obito stared at the Hokage monument. Minato-sensei. Obito shook his head in amazement. So, Minato-sensei becomes the Yondaime? Then Naruto isn't just Minato-sensei's son, he's the son of the Yondaime. And everyone still treats him like the Kyuubi? Just then, a familiar-looking silver-haired Jonin passed Obito. Obito whipped his head towards him. Kakashi, where's he going? Obito thought. Kakashi worked his way through the crowd. Kakashi absent-mindedly scratched his headband which covered his eye. So, that's how Kakashi's covering up my Sharingan. You can see even less of his face now. Obito tried to avoid bumping into people, until he actually did and just passed through. Oh, I'm a ghost. I can just drift through people. Obito thought, slightly embarrassed for not realizing that. After that, Obito found it relatively easy to follow Kakashi through the crowd. Kakashi made his way to a certain training ground. Obito looked around and spotted the memorial stone. What's he doing here? Kakashi kneeled down in front of the stone. Hey Obito. Obito froze. You're talking to me? Sorry I couldn't visit lately. Kakashi continued. I had a lot of ANBU missions. Obito noticed his name on the stone. That's cool. So I got my name on the stone? That explains why Kakashi's talking to me with the stone. You know Naruto, right? Kakashi smiled. He looks more like Minato-sensei every day. Though, I have to admit he acts more like you, strangely enough. I know. Nodded Obito. Do you mind if I give him your goggles? Nah, never mind. Kakashi half-assed. You probably do mind. I'll give him something else for his birthday tomorrow. I do not. Obito objected. I'll be perfectly fine with you giving him my goggles. Kakashi turned around. What was that? Obito took a big breath. You can give him my goggles. Kakashi's eye widened. Obito? Then, Kakashi shook his head and smiled. Well, I guess I'll give Naruto your goggles. Even though that voice was probably a figment of my imagination. Obito grinned and made his way back to Naruto's apartment. Wait a second. Obito thought. Where was Naruto's apartment again? Obito groaned as he finally managed to get back to the apartment. It was already at least midnight. Hi, Goggles. Naruto grinned. Hi, Naruto. Muttered Obito. Then he blinked. Naruto, I'm over here. Cried a voice from above Obito's head. Obito looked up slowly, and his eyes widened. No way, Naruto was standing upside down on the ceiling. You actually managed to do it? Obito exclaimed. Don't underestimate the great Naruto-sama. Naruto cried. Obito just shook his head in amazement. Looks like Naruto got more than just his looks from Minato-sensei. Then Obito paused. Don't tell me you were doing this the whole time I was away. Obito exclaimed. Naruto fell on his bed and promptly fell asleep. Obito just shook his head. Chapter 3, Birthday Gifts, Obito's Goggles. Naruto woke up from his bed and looked around. What was I doing again? Hey Naruto! Obito cried. You're up! Naruto looked at Obito blearily. Who are you? Oh, Goggles. Naruto wiped his eyes and grinned at Obito. What is it? Obito asked. I mastered that wall-walking thingy in less than 1 day. Naruto grinned. Even that Sasuke team wouldn't be able to do that. Yup, probably. Obito grinned at Naruto. But you're an academy student, right? Don't you have school? Naruto glanced at the clock. 10 o'clock. Naruto got up quickly, then blinked. No, don't worry. It's the Kyuubi festival today, and my birthday. The Kyuubi festival? Obito asked. Is that what the villagers were getting ready for? Sounds fun, yeah. Naruto laughed sadly. For anyone other than me. What do you mean? Obito said. Is it because it's your birthday? Maybe. Naruto said. I don't know. All I know is that all the villagers and a number of the ninja hate me from the bottom of their hearts. The day I was born, the day Kyuubi attacked, the day the Yondaime died. Naruto's eyes brightened slightly when he mentioned the Yondaime. Do you like the Yondaime? Obito grinned. He's my idol. He's so cool. He protected the village from Kyuubi. Naruto grinned up at Obito. Although I've never seen a picture of him. No pictures? What do you mean? Obito asked curiously. I've looked at tons of books and scrolls about the Yondaime, but all of the pictures were neatly torn out. Naruto explained. It's like someone wanted everyone to forget what the Yondaime looked like. Yeah. I can guess why. Obito muttered. Did you say something? Naruto asked while changing. Nothing. Obito said. Then, he noticed the orange jumpsuit that Naruto was wearing. Hey, can you do henge now? Naruto blinked, finished putting his clothes on, then promptly put his hands into a hand seal and shouted henge. There was a poof, and standing in front of Obito was Obito. Or more precisely, a henge of Obito. Obito grinned. Nearly perfect. This should be enough to fool most people. Naruto dropped the henge. Really? Yes, but you can't henge as me. Obito explained. I'm dead, after all. Oh yeah? Naruto grinned. Henge. There was another poof, and standing in front of Obito was a brown-haired, non-whiskered Naruto. Great. Are you going to go out now? Obito asked. No. Naruto dropped the henge. I feel uneasy going out with so many people around. I'll go out after the QB festival is over. It's your choice. Obito shrugged. Hey, if you have problems with henge, don't you have problems with Bunshin and Kawarimi? Naruto nodded. Bunshin's my worst ninjutsu. Well, try it. Obito suggested. Bunshin! Cried Naruto. A couple of Bunshins appeared beside him. They turned white and fell to the ground. Obito snickered. Naruto sighed. I can't do Bunshin as usual. Even if I can do henge nearly perfectly now, Bunshin needs more chakra control. Obito murmured. Kei, do you want to learn how to do another exercise? Yeah. Naruto grinned, but just then the doorbell rang. Ah, muttered Naruto, and he went to the door. Who is it? Happy birthday, Naruto! Grinned Iruka. Iruka-sensei! Exclaimed Naruto. Come in. Naruto held the door wide. Iruka came into the room and handed Naruto a present. Thanks, Iruka-sensei. Naruto ripped open the wrapping paper and opened the box. Kunai and shuriken. Thanks. Mine suck. Iruka-sensei looked at Naruto sadly. Well, the villagers don't treat you that well. I don't care. Lied Naruto while grinning. Iruka just shook his head. Obito looked at Iruka. Is this your sensei from the academy? Naruto nodded discreetly. What is it? Iruka asked. Naruto? Oh, nothing. Naruto grinned. More importantly, I can do henge now. What? Really? Iruka exclaimed. Show me, henge. Naruto cried, and henged into Iruka. Iruka stared at Naruto and grinned. That's great. I can't tell the difference. Naruto laughed, scratching his head. Still, how did you manage to do it? Iruka asked. Naruto twitched and looked at Obito. Just say you read about tree climbing in a book and did it. Obito suggested. I read about tree climbing in a scroll yesterday. Naruto said. Tree climbing? Iruka exclaimed. Can you do that? Naruto walked up to the wall and walked up it. He turned around and grinned at Iruka. That's amazing, Naruto. Iruka just shook his head. You usually learn that at Genin. Naruto just laughed. Wait a second, you said yesterday? Iruka said. You learned tree climbing in less than 1 day? Yeah. Naruto said. Iruka's eyes widened. No way, just no way. Yes way. Naruto grinned. Naruto, that's just, you may have more potential than I thought. Iruka just shook his head in amazement. Naruto just laughed happily. Iruka smiled and ruffled Naruto's hair. Happy birthday. If you can do henge, do you want to go to the festival? Naruto shook his head vigorously. Are you sure? Iruka asked. Definitely. Naruto said. Obito smiled at the two of them. Looks like you're pretty close to your sensei. Naruto nodded slightly. Do you want me to stay? Iruka asked. It's all right, Iruka-sensei. You can go to the festival. Naruto grinned, but Iruka objected. Come on. Grinned Naruto. I don't mind. Iruka frowned, but gave in. Okay. I'll see you at the academy, then, Naruto. Yup. See you. Naruto grinned. Iruka looked at Naruto worriedly, but reluctantly left. Was it alright to let him go? Obito asked. Of course. Naruto grinned. I can't let Iruka-sensei be troubled by me. Well, Iruka-sensei, you said? He doesn't seem troubled. Obito smiled. He treats you like a little brother, or a son, still. Naruto said. Obito just shook his head. If you say so. Hey, you're called Uzumaki Naruto, right? Why do you have your mother's last name, mother? Naruto stared at Obito. You know who my mother is? Obito stared back. You don't? No. I don't know who either my mother or father is. Naruto looked at Obito desperately. Please, Obito. If you know who they are, tell me. Obito looked at Naruto and winced. I'm sorry, Naruto. I don't know who your mother is. Most likely, Kushin and Ichin. Naruto caught the hint. But you know who my father is? Obito just shook his head. I won't tell you, Naruto. I'm not going to tell you, please. Naruto looked up at Obito. No, Naruto. Besides. Obito desperately thought up a lie. If I tell you, I have to leave. What? Naruto stared at Obito. Why? That was one of the conditions to come here. Obito continued to fabricate his lie. I can't tell you who your father is, Naruto sighed unhappily. If you can't, I guess there's no point in asking you more. But can you tell me if he's dead or not? He's dead, Obito said. Oh, okay. Naruto muttered. Still, you seem awfully desperate to know about your parents. Obito said. Ever since I was little I always wanted to know. Naruto grinned. I pretended that they were someone famous, and I was being kept secret because I would be in danger if people knew. Oh yeah. I even sometimes pretended the yandere was actually my father. You know, the typical orphan fantasies. Obito's sweat dropped. Except, actually, the yandere really is your father. Still, they're dead, huh? Naruto sighed. Oh well, Obito tried to cheer Naruto up. Come on, Naruto. It's your birthday. Cheer up, Naruto grinned. Thanks, Obito. I'm fine, Obito just shook his head. He's always smiling, but does Naruto mean it? Just then, the doorbell rang again. Who's that? Iruka again? Obito asked. Naruto shook his head and looked at the person in the doorway. Then he smiled. Dog-san. Naruto grinned. A silver-haired ANBU with a dog mask came into the apartment. Hello, Naruto, he said simply. I've seen him before, now where? Obito muttered. Happy birthday, Naruto, murmured the ANBU, handing Naruto a package. Thanks, dog-san, grinned Naruto, while opening up the package. He took out a pair of orange goggles and blinked. My goggles? Obito stared at the ANBU. Kakashi! He exclaimed. Kakashi looked around for a second, then decided the voice was the wind. Cool! They're orange too! Naruto cried. Then he frowned and looked at the goggles currently on Obito, and back at the goggles in his hand. Kakashi smiled at Naruto from under who knows how many masks. They belonged to a very good friend of mine. What happened to him? Naruto asked, oblivious as usual. He died. Kakashi looked down at the ground, unconsciously touching his Sharingan eye. Saving me. It was my fault he died. If I had just listened to him, he would be alive today. Hey! Kakashi, Obito started. That's stupid! Naruto cried, cutting Obito off. If your friend died saving you, do you think that he would want you to brood over his death? He would want you to live, right? Kakashi gave a smile that no one could see again. I suppose. What was your friend's name? Naruto asked. Uchiha Obito. Kakashi said. Naruto smiled, glancing at Obito. I'll take care of these goggles, Databeo. Well, that's most reassuring. Kakashi said. I'll be outside then. Happy birthday. Bye, dog-san. Naruto grinned. Kakashi waved, and disappeared in a cloud of leaves. Hey, where did Kakashi go? Obito asked. If you're talking about dog-san, he patrols around my apartment during the Kyuubi festival. Naruto explained. When I was younger, I was attacked by some villagers, and if an ANBU wasn't there, well, anyhow, that's why dog-san's here. Got it. Obito nodded. Don't break my goggles. So they are yours? Naruto asked. Well, it looks like the glass has been replaced, and a bit of the strap, which is to be expected, but other than that, it's my goggles. Obito said. Hey, Obito, how did you die anyways? Naruto asked curiously, like Kakashi said saving him? And Rin. Obito said. I don't feel like getting into the specifics of my death. Oh. Okay then. Naruto shrugged, then looked at Obito through his goggles. These are so cool. You have great goggles picking sense. Geez, thanks. Obito smiled. So, what are you going to do for the rest of the day? Obito asked. It's still 11 o'clock. Hey, do you have any super cool jutsus? Naruto asked. None that I'll teach to you. Obito replied. Your chakra control still sucks. Ah. Naruto muttered. Then his eyes brightened. Then how can I improve my chakra control? You already did tree climbing or wall walking, right? Obito asked. Naruto nodded. Then, it would be water walking next. Obito decided. Water walking? Naruto asked curiously. You can use Katra to walk on water? Yup. Smiled Obito, ignoring the Katra mistake. You have to constantly pour chakra into the water or you'll fall into it, so it's really difficult. Naruto pumped his arm. Got it. Let's go to the bathroom. The bathroom? Obito raised an eyebrow. Oh, I get it. Obito nodded as the bathtub filled with water. You're going to practice in here? Yup. Naruto grinned. I'll master this one in less than a day too, if you say so. Obito smiled. You're really unpredictable, so I wouldn't be too surprised if you did. Like I said before, don't underestimate the great Naruto-sama. Naruto turned off the tap and tried to step on the water. Needless to say, all he managed was a splash. Naruto sputtered out water and scowled. Remember to constantly pour out chakra from your feet. Obito reminded Naruto. It took me a while to get the hang of this, it's hard. I know. Naruto said, getting out of the tub, soaking wet. Goggles. You're wearing my goggles too, objected Obito. So? They're your goggles, right? Naruto asked, stepping slowly onto the water. Still. Obito complained. Splash. Naruto managed to stay on the surface of the water for a couple of seconds before falling this time. So, when do you have to go back to the academy? Obito asked. The Kyuubi festival only is for 2 days today and tomorrow, but we get an extra day off at the academy. Naruto explained. I'll get new clothes on the extra day we get. Got it. Obito nodded. I'll go to the academy too, I want to see who's had kids. Naruto shrugged and stepped back onto the water. Your own choice, yak. Splash. Well, look at it this way, Obito suggested. If you master water walking, you'll probably be able to do at least a couple of good bunshin. Naruto just scowled as he got soaked again. I'm cheering you on, Obito cried. Naruto glanced at Obito. Goggles? Yeah? Obito blinked. Can you keep quiet? Naruto asked. Oh. Yeah, okay. Obito nodded. I'll look around your apartment, or something then. Good luck, don't catch a cold. Naruto ignored Obito as he made his way out of the bathroom. Chapter 4. Going to the academy. Naruto's clothes. Naruto yawned as his alarm clock beeped. He turned around and went back to sleep. Naruto, wake up. Obito tried to poke Naruto, who shivered and looked up at Obito with a frown. You know, because you're a ghost or something, whenever you try to touch me, I get chills, Databayo. Naruto commented. It's not my fault, objected Obito. I never said it was. Naruto said, getting up. When does the academy start? Obito asked. 8:45. Naruto answered. Why? Because it's already 8:35. Obito answered. What? Naruto ran up to the clock and picked it up, staring at the screen. Yak? I need to hurry. Well, if you're late, I have a collection of excuses to use. Obito offered. I'd rather not be late. Naruto cried, quickly changing. I'll go without breakfast today. Obito looked at the clothes Naruto had picked out. It was a relatively simple outfit, with a dark orange shirt under a white and gray jacket and gray pants. But you still had to have the orange, huh? Obito grinned. Of course. Naruto spared a moment to glance at Obito. You're wearing orange too, you know. Well, yeah? Obito had to admit that Naruto was right. Naruto positioned his new goggles above his eyes and glanced at the clock again. 5 minutes. Come on, Obito, I'm going to be late. Like I said before, I have a collection of excuses to use if you want to. Obito offered again. An imaginary gust of wind gusted through the apartment. Hey! Naruto! Wait for me! Obito raced after Naruto, who was already at least 100 meters away from the apartment. Obito had to stop and breathe hard when Naruto stopped his ridiculously fast pace and opened the door to his class. Iruka glanced at the door and had to stare for a moment before realizing who it was. Naruto, you're late. Sorry, Ire. Naruto scratched his head and looked at Obito. Let's see, the I helped a granny won't work because any granny would hate Naruto. Let's go with a black cat crossed my path and I had to take the long way around. Obito mused. A black cat crossed my path and I had to take the long way around. Obito said. A black cat crossed my path and I had to take the long way around. Naruto said. Iruka blinked and shook his head. Detention, Naruto. Naruto complained. Now get to your seat. Iruka continued. Luckily, I haven't started class yet. If you haven't started class, then why do I get detention? Complained Naruto. It's the concept. What if you were late to an important mission? Iruka asked. Yeah? Naruto muttered, climbing up to a free seat and sitting down. Obito frowned. There was someone lazy-looking sitting next to Naruto, and so, he couldn't sit down next to Naruto. Oh well, sighed Obito. He sat down on the floor next to Naruto. Meanwhile, most of the people in the class were staring at Naruto, and not because he was late. Ino nudged another girl called Kiyomi. Is that really Naruto? Ino whispered. He looks so different without that ridiculously bright orange jumpsuit. I know. Kiyomi whispered back. It's like he's a different person. He actually looks handsome. Ino exclaimed quietly. If my heart wasn't Sasuke-kun's, I might switch. Kiyomi mused. Sasuke-kun has so many fangirls, I don't stand a chance. Yes, go and switch. Ino grinned. Then Sasuke-kun's heart will be mine. Obito listened with amusement to their conversation. Being invisible is so useful, I can eavesdrop on people and there's no chance they notice me. Obito noticed another girl looking at Naruto with a red face, while poking her fingers together. A Hyuga? Has interest in Naruto? I thought that they were a bunch of stuffy and superior shinobi like most of the Uchiha, but I suppose there's exceptions to everything. I'm a prime example. Hinata, who else? Looked at Naruto with a red face as usual. Perhaps a little redder than usual. Naruto-kun, you look nice in those clothes. Hinata thought. Then she continued on pushing her fingers together. Sakura didn't even waste a glance at Naruto. Instead, she stared at Sasuke, letting out little hearts. Sasuke twitched whenever one of the little hearts came close to him. The dead last changed clothes, huh? Well, that won't help him. If he thinks that changing clothes will help him become a shinobi, he's even stupider than I thought. Sasuke scoffed. Who cares about Naruto? Inner Sakura cried. Sasuke is way cooler. Naruto couldn't catch up to him in 100 years. Sakura smiled blissfully at Sasuke. Shikamaru tried to get some sleep in before Irika started to talk. Naruto changed clothes. Before he changed clothes, no one paid much attention to his face. Mostly just his clothes. But now, I have a feeling I've seen Naruto's face somewhere in one of the pictures in my house. Which one was it? And why was there someone who looked like Naruto in it? Akamaru barked. Kiba looked at Akamaru. He smells better now that he's changed clothes? Does it really make a difference? Chuji just munched on his chips on the other side of Shikamaru. Shino looked at Irika impassively, waiting for him to start talking. Irika started talking. Now, I'm sure everyone knows about the Kyubi festival, which was yesterday. So, today we're going to be studying the Yondaime and the Kyubi. Everyone nodded. Please open your textbooks to page 192. Irika continued, switching to lecture mode. Naruto was actually looking forwards to this lecture for once. After all, his idol was the Yondaime. He quickly opened the textbook to page 192. Obito looked at the textbook from behind Naruto. Hey Naruto, page 193's missing. Obito commented. Sakura put up her hand. Yes, Sakura? Irika asked. Irika-sensei? Page 193 of my textbook is missing. Sakura said. Mine too, ditto. I wonder why. Quiet down! Irika cried with his big face. Everyone quieted down. The page 193 is missing because every single picture of the Yondaime in the library or the academy, or the records were destroyed around 7 years ago. Irika explained. There was quite a bit of muttering and wondering at that. No one knows why. Irika said. All that people know is that when you guys were 3 years old, the Sandaime ordered the ANBU to destroy every single picture they could find. Ino put up her hand. Yes, Ino? Irika asked. Did they break into houses of people who knew the Yondaime, too? Ino asked. No, they didn't go that far. Irika continued on in lecture mode. But for some reason, the Sandaime wished for everyone to forget what the Yondaime looked like. Do you know what the Yondaime looked like, Irika-sensei? Naruto called out. Naruto, put up your hand please. Irika said automatically. No. I've only seen him once, and that was when I was quite young. So if any of you have a picture of the Yondaime, you can look at that. I'm forbidden to bring a picture of the Yondaime to this academy. However, even if I had one, there's not even a description. Noted Shino. That is inconvenient, for without a description. Hey, Irika-sensei, what if the Yondaime turned into a little kid or something? Kiba suggested. And in order to make sure people, Sasuke scoffed. Kiba glared at Sasuke. What did you say, HN? Obito rolled his eyes. Typical Uchiha. Wait, did I just insult myself? Quiet down! Irika cried again, and everyone quieted down. Now, let's get back to the lesson. Irika said. You see, the Yondaime. Obito tuned out, while Naruto listened with half-interest, and Shikamaru frowned. Troublesome. Naruto sighed and stretched at lunch. Still, it's a good thing that the academy provides lunch. Obito said. If they didn't, you would have to go without food for both breakfast and lunch. Yeah. Muttered Naruto. Kiba came up to Naruto. Naruto. Naruto looked up. Oh. Hi, Kiba. Naruto looked behind Kiba. Hi, Chuji. Hi, Shikamaru. What is it? Akamaru barked. Hi, Akamaru. Naruto waved at Akamaru, who barked again. What made you change your clothes? Kiba asked. Yeah, munch. Chuji said. Rather munch sudden. Not really. Naruto said. It was my birthday the day before yesterday and it was your birthday, exclaimed Kiba. Did you have a birthday party? Why didn't you invite us? Naruto looked at Kiba with a strange expression on his face. What's a birthday party? Kiba snickered. You can be funny sometimes. Kiba, I think Naruto's being serious, Shikamaru said, then paused. Troublesome. Kiba stared at Naruto. You're kidding me. You don't know what a birthday party is? Naruto just shook his head. Your parents must be really strict, Kiba exclaimed. Or maybe because it's on the same day as the Kyuubi festival. Must suck only getting presents for either the Kyuubi festival or your birthday. Naruto looked to the ground. Yeah, Kiba, Chuji said urgently. Kiba turned around. What's the matter? Naruto's parents are dead, Chuji said. Kiba stepped back with a stricken expression. Sorry, Naruto. I didn't know. Naruto placed a grin on his face. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not like I know who my parents are, anyhow. There it is again. Obito noted. Naruto's I'm fine, so you don't need to worry about me smile. It's slightly different from his happy smile, which he got from Minato-sensei. Those words made all three of the boys stare at Naruto. You don't even know who your parents are? Chuji asked. My dad said that orphans are usually told who their parents are, even if they were enemy ninja or something like that. Sandaime Jiji won't tell me, Naruto said. He says maybe when I'm older. Shikamaru frowned. Troublesome. That's stupid. Sandaime-sama should just tell you, Kiba insisted. Don't worry about it. Naruto grinned. I don't care. Another I'm fine, so you don't need to worry about me smile. Obito noted. Seriously, Naruto, you don't need to keep it all inside, Obito said. Naruto looked at Obito from the corner of his eyes and mouthed, I'm not. Akamaru barked. Well, anyhow, Kiba said cheerfully, trying to change the subject. Your clothes look much better now, Chuji nodded after eating another chip. People can actually come up to you without being blinded. It was troublesome, Shikamaru agreed. Really? Naruto grinned. Well, then I guess it was a good thing I changed clothes, Databeo. Yeah, nodded Kiba. Just then, the bell rang, and everyone looked at the school. We better get back to class, Chuji said. You coming, Kiba, Shikamaru, Naruto? Shikamaru dropped his bags onto the floor of his house. I'm home. Shikaka looked at Shikamaru. Oh, welcome back, Shikamaru. Anything interesting happen at the academy today? Shikamaru yawned. Nothing much. Naruto changed clothes. Hey, do you have any pictures of the Yondaime? Shikaka looked at his son suspiciously. He knew that Shikamaru was smarter than he let on, and the words Naruto and Yondaime put him on guard. Why do you want them? Shikaka asked. We studied the Yondaime today, Shikamaru answered. Shikaka frowned. He couldn't find any plausible reason to not give Shikamaru the picture. He sighed. Come with me, Shikaka said, turning around. Shikamaru followed Shikaka into his bedroom, where he promptly opened an album. Shikamaru looked at the picture, and his eyes widened. Naruto, not Naruto, Shikaka corrected. That's the Yondaime. Then, is Naruto the Yondaime? Shikamaru asked. No, Shikaka replied. Then, Shikamaru paused, his smart mind putting together the pieces of the puzzle together. He's the Yondaime's son, yes, Shikaka said, then looked at Shikamaru very seriously. You mustn't tell anyone. Especially Naruto. Troublesome, Shikamaru said. I agree, Shikaka said. But it's necessary. This is an SS class secret, even higher than the well. Anyhow, if you tell anyone, you could be placed to death. Shikamaru nodded. Still, that explains why I thought I saw Naruto's face somewhere. Yondaime's legacy, huh? Naruto, you are one troublesome person. Chapter 5, Wind Chakra, Birthday Invitations. Naruto sighed in his brown-haired henge form, as he walked awkwardly to his apartment. What's the matter, Naruto? Obito asked with a snicker. You know perfectly well it's because you forced me to take so many books and scrolls out of the library, muttered Naruto. Obito snickered, regarding Naruto as he accidentally dropped one of the scrolls again. Not my fault, you're the one who wants to learn super cool battle jutsu, right? Obito asked. Yeah, but still, Naruto muttered. Obito just continued on smirking. It had been around 8 months since he had met Naruto, and it was the end of June. The academy continued all year long, 5 days a week, minus the few holidays that Konoha had. So, of course, the academy continued during the summer too, but the academy seriously can't be called an academy. Obito scowled. Why? Naruto stumbled a bit, trying to keep his tall pile steady. They didn't teach you anything. Except for Irika, but he can't do everything. Obito complained. Especially if you don't tell him anything. You didn't even know how to read properly before I came along. I didn't think it was important, Databao. Naruto jumped over a puddle, then regretted it as his pile started to shake again. I knew enough to get by. I never liked reading much, anyhow. Obito chased after Naruto. Can you slow down? But you like reading now, right? Now that it's easier, I guess it's okay. Naruto said. It'll never be one of my favorite things, though. Obito smirked. Really? Yeah. Naruto said. Because I've seen you reading when you think I'm asleep. Obito grinned. I don't sleep, more precisely, I can't sleep. What? Naruto cried, earning him some strange glances from people around him. I mean, what? Yup. Obito smiled. Just what I said. I've seen you every time you got up again to look at the scrolls. Well, my dream is to be Hokage. Grinned Naruto. If I'm going to be Hokage, I need to be strong. And in order to be strong, I need to be smart. And to be smart, I need to read, Databao. Yeah. Your smartness is lacking. Obito nodded. Hey! Naruto complained. We're at the apartment, you know. Obito grinned. Oh. Naruto looked up and ascended the stairway. Naruto placed down the scrolls with a sigh of relief. So, are you finally going to teach me something cool? Something cool? It took us 8 months to get you just to average Genin level. Obito retorted. That's why you don't know anything cool. You would be in a bad situation if you just knew the cool stuff. Did I mention that you didn't know how to read? Yeah, you did. Naruto said. But I'm still an academy student, not a genin. I have around another year until I graduate. Then you'll be ahead of your fellow students. Obito shrugged. Not that you ever show it. Naruto continued to be the dead last, even though Obito knew that Naruto could be second best easily. Maybe even rookie of the year in a couple of months, maybe half a year. Or a year. Hey! Sasuke seemed strong. The villagers would just hate me even more if I was actually good. Naruto grinned sadly. I'll just surprise everyone after I graduate, and can actually show everyone something. Obito just shook his head and sighed. Anyhow, so what are you going to teach me today, Goggles? Naruto asked with a grin. Goggles? Obito complained, as usual. Well, anyhow, today I'm going to teach you how to use elemental chakra. Elemental chakra? Naruto asked. There's a proper name for it, but it's easier calling it that. You know that piece of paper that I got you to buy the other day? Obito asked. Yeah? Naruto nodded. Along with getting me to grab a bunch of leaves, hold that paper between your fingers and pour a little bit of chakra. Obito explained. That'll show you what your chakra nature is. How does it show it? Naruto wondered. If you have wind, it breaks in half fire, it burns up water, it gets wet earth, it crumbles to dust and lightning, it crinkles up. Obito explained. You probably have wind or water. What makes you say that, Goggles? Naruto asked. Just a feeling. Smirked Obito. Sensei had wind as his primary element, and water as his second. Unless his wife had something really different, Naruto should get something like that too. The paper broke in half. Naruto glared at it. I told you so. Obito said in a sing-songy voice. Whatever. Naruto muttered. What do I have to do now that I know that my chakra nature is wind? Can you call it chakra already? Obito asked. I mean, you know that it's called chakra, but chakra sounds cooler. Naruto grinned. Right, I'm not arguing. Obito shook his head. He was doing a lot of that lately. My chakra nature is fire, so I don't know what to do for wind. All chakra nature practices involve leaves, so I knew that we need leaves though. Then I have to read this scroll? Naruto asked. Yup. Obito answered. Let's see. Naruto muttered, opening up the first scroll, which declared elemental chakra nature for beginners. Obito looked at the scroll over Naruto's shoulder. It says that wind is near the end of the scroll. That's annoying, Naruto complained, unrolling the scroll until the title wind appeared. Finally, that didn't even take a minute, Obito said. You're really impatient. I've been waiting to learn something useful for ages. Naruto grinned. Tree walking, water walking, and various other chakra control exercises are useful, objected Obito. In fact, the only reason I let you do this exercise is because I'm hoping this'll help your chakra control more and allow you do the bunshin. Who needs bunshin? Naruto retorted. I can do kawarimi and henge nearly perfectly, And my taijutsu is okay. Bunshin's important. Obito retorted back. But just get on with the exercise right now. Got it, Obito-sensei. Naruto said sarcastically. Sarcasm doesn't suit you, Naruto. Obito said seriously. You shouldn't use it. Naruto just grinned. If you say so. Naruto scanned the page about wind exercises. It says in this scroll that the first exercise for wind is to try to cut a leaf in half. It also says this'll probably take around 6 months. Don't worry. Obito assured Naruto. You have an abnormally fast pace at these things. You'll probably manage it in a month. A month, huh? Naruto sighed, but then bounced back up with a smile. Then I'll get started. Naruto grabbed a leaf and placed it in between his hands, and poured out chakra. Hot. Naruto dropped the leaf, which was no more than a few ashes. Make sure you try to make your chakra cut, not come out in a big burst. Obito advised. That'll be even harder for someone like you who doesn't have good chakra control. Naruto regarded the leaf with a contemplating expression on his face. You know, Obito, I might really need 6 months. Don't worry about it. Obito cried. Who's worrying? Naruto grinned and grabbed another leaf, ready to try again. Not me. Obito just grinned. Now that was stupid, as if Naruto would give up just because he failed the first time. If he did something like that, he wouldn't be Naruto. Naruto was dropping another few ashes on a reasonably big pile when the doorbell rang. Both Obito and Naruto blinked. Not many people came to Naruto's apartment, preferring to stay away from the demon. Obito, can you check who that is? Naruto asked nervously. Sure. Obito nodded. Which is why someone came. Naruto had good reason to be very cautious. Obito walked through the door, another plus of being a ghost, even if he couldn't touch anything, and spotted Kiba with a frown on his face. Obito came back into the room. It's just Kiba. Kiba? How did he know where I live? Naruto blinked and started to walk towards the door. Well, he either followed your sensei Inuzuka, after all, or asked Irika. Obito theorized. Probably the latter. Naruto decided. Be quiet for a bit, Obito. Why should I? Obito complained. It's not like he can see me. Naruto ignored Obito and opened the door. Kiba, hi Naruto. Why, you don't actually live here, do you? Kiba asked. Yeah? Naruto said. All by yourself? Kiba asked, his frown getting deeper. Don't you have a foster or anything? No. Naruto shook his head. I've lived here by myself since I was 5 years old. Before then, the NBU took care of me. Kiba stared at Naruto. 5? 5? An NBU took care of you? Yeah. Why? Naruto blinked. Geez. I didn't know that the treatment of orphans was so bad. Kiba muttered. Hey, don't worry about it. Naruto grinned. I'm used to it. Anyhow, why were you here today? For that matter, how do you know where I live? I asked Irika-sensei. Kiba answered. And as for why I'm here, Kiba handed Naruto a birthday invitation. An invitation to a party? Cool. Naruto grinned. Who's coming? Shikamaru, Chuji, a couple of other boys in our class, and Shino. Kiba said. Shino? Naruto asked in surprise. He's not so bad. Kiba said. Mom made me invite him to my house the other day. Naruto grinned again. I'll be there. Kiba looked at the rundown apartment again. You don't have to bring a present if you can't afford it. Naruto scowled. Don't be stupid. Of course I'm getting you a present. And one for Akamaru too. Akamaru barked. Kiba shrugged. Okay then. I'll be going now. See you tomorrow. See you. Grinned Naruto, closing the door. You're getting him a present? Obito asked. That'll cost you lunch and breakfast for the next couple of days. I'll get my monthly allowance from Sandaime on July 1st, Naruto said. The party's not until the 7th. I have plenty of time. It's your choice. Obito sighed. Just don't starve. Worst comes to worst, I can always beg Irika-sensei to treat me to ramen. Naruto grinned. Ramen junkie. Obito muttered. I am not. Naruto objected, picking up another leaf to practice wind chakra on. You worship ramen. Obito said. I think that makes you a ramen junkie. Naruto said, as another few ashes joined the ever-growing pile. Chapter 6. Buying Presents. Party Problems. The Sandaime knocked on the door to Naruto's apartment, on July 1st. He heard some sounds that indicated Naruto was getting up. Then Naruto, who was still in his pajamas, opened the door. Sandaime GG. Naruto exclaimed. Hello, Naruto. Mind if I come in? Sandaime asked. Course not. Naruto grinned, bouncing into the apartment. I haven't seen you for a while, but have you been doing well? Sandaime asked. Anything interesting happen? Not really, Naruto said. You can sit here. Just try not to sit on the scrolls. Sandaime noticed the title on the scrolls. Naruto, you're practicing elemental chakra? Isn't that a little advanced? It was hard at first, when I started last week, because all my leaves turned to ash, Naruto admitted. But now see, Naruto grabbed a leaf and channeled chakra into it. The leaf was halfway cut, more or less. Sandaime looked at the leaf in slight surprise. That's impressive, Naruto. You said you started last week? Yup. Naruto grinned. Sandaime stared at Naruto, then placed a slight smile on his face. You would be proud if you could see Naruto today, Minato. Anyways, Sandaime GG, you're here to give me my allowance, right? Naruto asked. Yes. Sandaime nodded. Don't spend it all at once. Of course not, grinned Naruto, taking the envelope that the Sandaime offered. I'm not 5 anymore. Well, I have to say that anyways, Sandaime said. Just in case. Naruto grinned and glanced at the clock. Oh, just great, Naruto cried. I'm going to be late. Let's go with a black cat crossed my path. Sandaime twitched. I have to talk to Kakashi about passing on bad habits to Naruto. Next thing you know, Kakashi'll have Naruto reading those orange books, though I have to admit I read them too. Naruto poked his head out from another room. Sorry, Sandaime GG, I have school. Don't worry about it. Sandaime smiled, getting up. I have work too. Goodbye then, Naruto. See you. Naruto continued on changing, then popped out in less than a minute. Obito looked at Naruto. That has got to be a new record. How in the world does Naruto manage to change so fast? Bye. Naruto raced past the Sandaime, who hadn't even left the apartment complex. Sandaime looked at Naruto's back and smiled. Youngsters have so much energy. I have to admit I was shocked when I saw Naruto's clothes for the first time a few months ago. I could have been looking at a young Minato. I just hope no one's guessed the truth. At the academy, Shikamaru sneezed. Chuji looked at his friend in slight worry. Do you have a cold? Troublesome, Shikamaru muttered. Naruto sighed as he walked out of the academy at the end of class. Obito looked at Naruto. Although he didn't say anything, he knew Naruto was unhappy whenever he saw everyone with their parents when he didn't have any. It didn't make anything better when over half of those parents were glaring at Naruto and muttering demon and such under their breath. Of course, there were also those shinobi parents who were looking at Naruto because of his other secret, the fact that Naruto's the Yandaime's son. Most of the shinobi who were close to the Yandaime and could actually see Naruto, not the Kyuubi, already knew that Naruto was the Yandaime's son. But there was always those few shinobi who didn't know Naruto was the Yandaime's son, and took the Kyuubi child looking like him as an insult to one of the greatest shinobi of all time. After Naruto changed clothes, and you noticed Naruto's face more, there were several incidents of shinobi attacking Naruto in anger. Which is why as soon as Naruto left the academy, he promptly put on his brown-haired, non-whiskered henge form on. You shouldn't have to do this, Obito complained. Those villagers should try to be in your situation, for once. Then maybe they'll stop being so horrible to you. There's nothing I can do, Naruto answered. Not yet, at least, Obito sighed. So, where are we going? We're going to buy Kiba's present, of course. Naruto grinned. So, what are you going to get? Obito asked, curious despite of himself. I'll get a bone and ball for Akamaru, Naruto decided. And I'll get some sort of scroll or book for Kiba. Well, it might help him with his training, Obito admitted. I think the pet shop was around here, Naruto muttered. Then his eyes lit up. Oh, here it is, feathers and fur pet shop? What about scales? Obito asked. Feathers and fur sounds stupid enough, Naruto said. Adding scales would just make it sound stupider, Dadabayo. This is coming from the dead last? Obito teased. Naruto grinned. I could be average if I wanted to, Obito scoffed. You could be above average if you wanted to. Anyhow, let's go buy Kiba's gift. Naruto nodded and opened the door to the shop. Welcome, cried the storekeeper cheerfully. What can I get for you today, hypocrite? Scoffed Obito. If you weren't wearing a henge, he would throw you out without a moment's notice. Naruto seemed to ignore Obito, but the expression on Naruto's face showed that he agreed with Obito. I'm looking for some toys for a dog, Naruto said. Toys, huh? The storekeeper smiled. We have a wide selection of those. They're in the back. Naruto smiled politely and made his way to the back. There were a number of different toys, but Naruto decided on a rubber bone and a simple blue ball. Well, as long as Kiba's other gift doesn't cost too much, you probably won't starve. Obito decided. Of course. Naruto grinned. I've been keeping my own finances for ages. I know exactly how much I can spend without starving at the end of the month. Yeah? Obito rolled his eyes. Where to next? The other day, I asked the librarian for a good bookshop. Naruto said, bringing out a piece of paper. She drew a map for me. Oh, I remember that. Obito nodded. So, what sort of book are you going to get? I'll figure that out once I get there. Naruto said. Obito's sweat dropped. You might want to think this through a bit more. Oh, don't worry about it. Naruto grinned. 1. Obito said. What? Naruto asked. I'm counting how many times you use your don't worry about me grin. Obito answered. That's weird. I've grinned lots today, you know. Naruto said. Yes, but that's the first time you've used the don't worry about me grin. Obito objected. Naruto raised an eyebrow and turned away from Obito. Hey! Obito complained. Naruto opened the door to the bookshop, causing the bell to tinkle slightly. Hello? Welcome to Fujiwara's book and scroll store. An elderly man smiled at Naruto. Another hypocrite. Obito said. What sort of books or scrolls are you looking for today? The elderly man, presumably Fujiwara, asked. I'm looking for a birthday gift for my friend. Naruto answered. A birthday gift, huh? Fujiwara nodded. Did you have anything in mind? I considered chakra control scrolls, or something like that. Naruto replied. Fujiwara blinked. Is your friend in the academy? Yeah. I am too. Naruto nodded. Well, we have a number of academy scrolls, but those probably would be boring. Fujiwara said. I would suggest a good novel. Kiba doesn't read much. I'm only getting him a scroll because it might help with his train, Naruto objected. Nonsense. Then we'll have to make him like reading. Fujiwara cried. Naruto and Obito's sweat dropped. He said we? Looks like you're included in this. Obito noted. Naruto sighed. For example, this book here is very good for starting readers. Oh. And this book was written by Jiraiya of the Sannin himself. Fujiwara forced Naruto to come with him to look at various books. I'm sorry, but I really just came to get a scroll. Can I look at the scrolls, please? Naruto mustered up all the politeness in himself. Fujiwara sighed. I suppose the customer's happiness is first. The scrolls that you probably want are on shelves 4 to 9. Thanks. Grinned Naruto, bouncing over to those scrolls. Hey! Naruto! Obito grinned. There's a scroll about wind techniques here. That won't be a good present. Naruto commented quietly. No, it's for you. The librarians require an ID to take out any scrolls like this from the library, but not if you just buy it here. Obito explained. Why don't you buy it along with Kiba's gift? Naruto opened his frog-shaped wallet and counted his money. He snapped his wallet shut. I probably have enough. Naruto decided. Obito, help me look for a good scroll now. Got it. Obito smiled and started scanning the shelves. After a while of fruitless searching, Naruto found a scroll that he decided would be useful for Kiba. The title declared Simple Ninjutsu for Academy Students. Naruto opened his wallet again to check if he had enough for the 2 scrolls. Luckily, he did. Naruto headed towards the cashier and handed Fujiwara the correct amount of money. Are you absolutely sure you don't want to get a novel instead? Fujiwara asked. Definitely. Naruto answered. Fujiwara sighed, but handed Naruto the scrolls in a bag. Come by again, Naruto grinned. Naruto! Uzumaki Naruto! Fujiwara's eyes widened as he watched Naruto's retreating back. He has the same name as the main character in that book, and it's not exactly a common name. Fish cake? That's almost as bad as calling a boy Strawberry. I wonder if his parents were fans of the book. And I've heard the name Uzumaki Naruto somewhere. July 7th, Saturday. 3 p.m. Naruto followed the directions to Kiba's house on the invitation card he got from Kiba. Do you think you should go in your henge form? Obito asked. What's the point of going in my henge form? Naruto retorted. Then no one will know who I am. I'm hoping Kiba's parents are one of the nice ones, like Iruka-sensei. It'll be good if they were. Obito sighed. Plus, I'm supposed to not know how to do a good henge, remember? Naruto reminded Obito. Your mask is annoying. Obito stated. Naruto blinked. Mask? What mask? I'm not going to bother to explain. Obito sighed. Anyhow, you should stop talking to yourself. Naruto noticed a number of people were staring at him. Your fault. Naruto muttered quietly. Obito just grinned. We're here. At least according to the invitation. Naruto walked up to the door and placed his hand over the doorbell and hesitated. What's the matter? Obito asked. Having second thoughts? Course not. Naruto scowled, for once, and pressed the doorbell. There was a sound of footsteps, then Kiba's mother, Tsum, opened the door. The expression on Tsum's face was slightly scary. Obito looked at Tsum. You better not chase Naruto away, or I'll haunt you. Naruto grinned at that. Tsum, in the meanwhile, looked at Naruto in what could be called shock. She was perfectly aware who the Kyuubi's Jinchuruki was, and wasn't stupid enough to make the mistake in thinking that the jailer was the same as the prisoner. But what had her in slight shock was Naruto's resemblance to the yondaime. She wasn't aware of Naruto's parentage, so it was perfectly plausible for her to be slightly surprised at the similarity now that Naruto was right in front of her. Kiba came up from behind his mother. Hi, Naruto. Come in. Shikamaru, Chuji, and Shino are already here. Tsum stepped aside and smiled at Naruto. Thanks for coming. Obito blinked. I was sure that she was going to chase you away. I had a bunch of good haunting ideas. Naruto grinned and followed Kiba into the backyard. Where should I put your present? Oh, put it on that table there. Kiba pointed to a picnic table. Hello, Naruto. I thought you might come today, for Shino started. Hi, Naruto. Chuji waved, with one hand in a bag of chips. Do you know Ichiraka's got a new ramen now? A new ramen? Naruto exclaimed. Really? What kind? For Shino tried to finish his sentence. Shikamaru yawned. Don't bother. Those two can talk for hours about food. Well, Naruto can talk for hours about ramen. Troublesome, that is true. Shino nodded. Kiba went back into the house as two other kids came in. Everyone's here, so let's get started. Kiba started. Wait a second. One of the kids, Daichi, cut him off. Is the demon going to be joining too? Demon? Kiba looked at Daichi in confusion. Naruto looked to the ground. I'm not a demon. Yes, you are. Daichi said. My mom said that you're a horrible little demon, and the yondaime should have killed you when he had the chance. Obito bristled. Shikamaru raised an eyebrow. Kill his own son? Is Naruto not legitimate, or something? Naruto looked to the ground unhappily. Shino looked at Daichi. Naruto is not a demon. For if he were a demon, he would not be human. And Naruto is human. The other kid, a shy one called Amiha, piped up. My mom said that Naruto's a hero and anyone who says otherwise is a demon. And now he's called a hero. Shikamaru frowned. Naruto's troublesome as usual. Kiba glared at Daichi. Whatever. The point is, Naruto's not a demon or whatever. He's my friend. And I won't just stand by and watch you insult him. Akamaru barked. Akamaru says that Naruto smells human? Kiba translated. That means Naruto can't be a demon. Daichi glared at Naruto. You could be just hiding in a poor kid's body. Tsum picked up Daichi by the collar. I don't appreciate you insulting Kiba's other friends. Please apologize. No. Daichi retorted. My mom says that I shouldn't talk or… Naruto just kept on shrinking as Daichi continued to talk. Tsum's eyes flashed. All Naruto is a poor orphan who was unlucky enough to be born on the day Kyuubi attacked. If you refuse to apologize, you're causing trouble for Kiba and everyone else. Please go back to your house. Naruto looked up. No, it's okay. I'll go back. No way. Kiba cried. He's the one who insulted you. Obito looked at Naruto. Someone's actually supporting you for once, just accept it. Daichi glared at Naruto. Fine. I wouldn't want to play games with a demon anyways. Akamaru barked. Yeah, good one, Akamaru. Kiba nodded, glaring at Daichi. Daichi promptly left the house. I'm sorry. Naruto looked down at the ground. This is my fault. No, it isn't. Kiba retorted. Right, everyone? Daichi was troublesome. Shikamaru nodded. Definitely not. Chuji said, munching on a chip. Want a chip, Naruto? The way Daichi acted was quite mean towards you, for Shino started. See? Kiba grinned. You're outvoted. Naruto gave a hesitant grin. Fine, now let's get the party going. Kiba grinned. Let's start with the presents, 'cause I want to know what I got. Naruto grinned a real grin and followed Kiba to the present table. Naruto walked back to his apartment along with Obito after the party. That was fun! Obito grinned. Even though I couldn't play in any of the games, after opening the presents, which consisted of mostly ninja stuff and dog toys, they had gone on to play hide-and-seek and tag. Both hide-and-seek and tag are useful for ninja training, for they help increase stealth and speed. It also was fun playing with friends. No one could catch me or find me. Naruto bragged with a grin. You're just naturally fast. Obito groaned. Did using Hiranshin so much influence Minato-sensei's genetics so it was passed on to his son? Naruto grinned and started humming happily, absent-mindedly trying to cut a leaf. Naruto blinked. I did it! Naruto cried. You're kidding. Obito stared at Naruto's cut leaf. Do that again. Naruto promptly grabbed another leaf and cut it, relatively easily. See? You're unreal. Seriously. Obito shook his head. Naruto continued on humming, grabbing another leaf and cutting it. Obito just sighed. Chapter 7, Genin Exams, Secrets Revealed. Naruto grinned as he ran over the rooftops, chased by a number of ANBU, Chunin, and Jonin. Obito sighed. You know, Naruto, won't people wonder if a so-called dead last manages to stay ahead of ANBU? They'll just think I'm just really fast. Naruto grinned. Still, don't you think you overdid it a little? Obito pointed towards the Hokage monument. Painting the monument? Seriously? It's fun. Don't tell me you never played a prank before. Naruto retorted. Obito twitched. Okay, maybe, but never something as high scale as this. Then you can't really argue, Databeo. Naruto reasoned. Obito shook his head. The Genin exams are tomorrow. You want to pass this time, right? Shouldn't you be practicing your horrible bunshin? This is training too. Naruto retorted. Are you using wind chakra to power your legs or something? Obito asked. How would that work? Naruto frowned. I'd just cut my legs off or something. Obito sighed and looked at the Hokage monument again. The Shodame had pretty pink flowers painted on various parts of his face, the Nidame had green hair, the Sandame had whiskers, and the Yandame had a nosebleed. You know, the Yandame was my teacher. Obito said. I know. And he's my idol too. That's why he just has a nosebleed. Naruto grinned. Why did you paint a nosebleed? Obito asked. Well, most strong ninja are perverts, right? Naruto asked. I mean, Sandame Gigi is a pervert, and he's supposed to be the strongest ninja in the village. You shouldn't use Sandame-sama as an example. Obito advised. Then he paused, thinking of many perverted strong ninja. Even if it's true, Naruto grinned. Then it's true, but Minato-sensei wasn't perverted. Obito said. At least, not when I died. But the Yandame died 3 years after you, right? Couldn't he have turned into a pervert after? Naruto asked. Unlikely. He didn't have that sort of personality. Obito replied. Ah. Naruto complained. Obito looked behind them. Let's see. 12 ANBU, 18 Chunin or Jonin, and they all seem annoyed. Well, they've been following me for an hour now. I'm going to lose them. Naruto decided. He jumped into an alley, quickly hinged into an unsuspicious-looking brown-haired boy, and joined the crowd. Naruto smirked as he saw the ninja look around for him. I wonder why they can't sense your chakra. Obito wondered. Maybe it's blocked by all these people. Naruto suggested. Yeah, probably Naruto, behind you. Obito warned. Naruto flipped around, just to see an Iruka-sensei with a smirk on his face. Oh, great. Muttered Naruto. Iruka always manages to find you somehow. Obito groaned. Naruto, you're coming with me right now. Iruka retorted. Best not to argue. Obito advised. Fine. Muttered Naruto, and he let himself get dragged back to the academy. Naruto! Iruka shouted in with a big head. What were you thinking? The Genin exams are tomorrow. You should be practicing for them, not playing pranks. Obito smirked. He says the same things that I do. I was training. Naruto said, tied up in a chair. How was that training? Iruka cried. Hey everyone! Naruto looked at the class. How many of you could avoid 12 ANBU and 18 Chunin or Jonin for over an hour? Iruka paused. Now that Naruto put it like that, it was true. How in the world did Naruto, the dead last, manage to do that? Even if he was naturally fast. Not to mention the fact that he wasn't caught until he was painting on the Yandame's nosebleed, you would think someone would notice. Sasuke scoffed. Naruto glared at Sasuke. Well, if the dead last could do it, I could. Sasuke stated. Oh. Obito muttered. Naruto glared at Sasuke so hard you could see sparks. Needless to say, Sasuke glared back. Oh yes, I forgot. Naruto said. You're the great Uchiha Sasuke. The last of a clan of thieves. Sasuke's knuckles turned white. They weren't thieves. Then what is the Sharingan? No more than a Dijutsu that steals jutsu that other people worked hard to make imperfect. Naruto retorted. Obito got ready for a whole lot more of insults. Iruka blinked. Naruto knows about the Sharingan? We didn't cover that. Take that back. The sparks grew bigger. No. It's true. Naruto retorted. My family was a noble clan. Sasuke snapped. Uchiha Madara. Naruto stated. Sasuke increased his glare power. Naruto, apologize now. Iruka said. The Uchiha clan was loyal to Konoha and deserving of their position. Naruto looked to the ground and muttered something inaudible. Come on, Naruto, apologize. Obito said. They weren't all bad. Hint, hint, Naruto sighed. I guess Obito's alright, sorry. Muttered Naruto. The rest of the class was more interested in the fact that Sasuke spoke a lot. After class, you're going to be cleaning up the Hokage monument. Iruka ordered sternly. Fine. Naruto sighed. Iruka blinked. You can go back to your seat now. Naruto cut the ropes using wind chakra, then walked back to his seat. Iruka stared at the ropes. It's normal for an academy student to be able to escape from ropes, but it looks like Naruto cut them. How did he do that? Naruto scrubbed off another flower from the Shodaime. Hey, this is going pretty quickly. Obito commented. This isn't normal paint, is it? The paint's normal. Naruto said. I'm just scraping off the rock that has the paint on it. What? Obito cried. That'll deface the monument. 1 or 2 times no one notice. Naruto dismissed Obito's worries. Plus, who would think a genin knows wind chakra? You're not a genin yet. Obito retorted. You failed the last 2 times because of the bunshin. What makes you think you'll pass this time? I just will. Naruto nodded. Come on. Have more confidence in me. Obito sighed and looked at Iruka, who was watching Naruto scrape off the paint. Iruka, on the other hand, was looking at Naruto. He doesn't have any parents like me. Maybe no, he did do this just for the attention. Iruka put a smile on his face. Hey Naruto. After this I'll take you to Ichiraku's. Naruto looked up at Iruka, a bright smile on his face. I'll finish this up in less than 5 minutes. Naruto doubled his vigorous scraping. Obito snickered. You should have a sign will do anything for ramen. Yup. Naruto grinned, happy at the prospect of ramen. Obito shook his head. My teacher liked ramen too. Whenever we finished up a particularly difficult mission, he took us out for ramen. Naruto's grin got bigger, if that was possible. The Yondaime liked ramen? I forgot that he knew my teacher was the Yondaime. Obito thought. Meanwhile, Iruka frowned at Naruto. Who's Naruto talking to? I'll so pass that test tomorrow. Naruto munched on his ramen. Well, good luck. Ichiraku said. I'm sure you'll pass this time. I smiled. Not if you don't improve your bunshin. Iruka grinned at Naruto. But I can do henge and kawarimi perfectly. Naruto complained. And wind chakra. Wind chakra? Iruka blinked. Those ropes. You can use wind chakra? Yup. Naruto grinned. Way to go, you let the cat out of the bag. Obito groaned. Show me, do you mind if I use this chopsticks? Iruka asked Ichiraku. They're cheap little things, feel free. Ichiraku answered. Cut these chopsticks. Iruka said. If Naruto can cut ropes, chopsticks shouldn't be too difficult. Naruto took the chopsticks in his hand and concentrated. The chopsticks broke into 2. Iruka blinked. How long have you known how to do this? I started around July of last year. It took me a couple months to get to this level. Naruto answered. A couple months? Naruto, it usually takes 6 months to complete the first step. Iruka said in shock. Naruto laughed. Maybe Iruka pass you even though you can't do the bunshin well. Obito said. Iruka blinked again and looked at his watch. Well, it's getting late. Naruto, you better get back to your apartment. The graduation exams are tomorrow, after all. Before then. Iruka-sensei, can I wear your headband? Naruto begged. Just for a second? This is proof you're a ninja of Konohagakure. Iruka grinned. Pass the graduation exams tomorrow. Naruto complained. Well, I'll be going now. Ichiraku Ajizan, I am Mizan Iruka-sensei. Naruto ran off to his apartment. So that's why you took my goggles off. Obito grinned. You wanted to wear Iruka's headband? Yeah. Naruto admitted. It's probably best for you to get some sleep. Obito advised. Naruto nodded. I'm sorry, Naruto. You fail. Iruka sighed. Naruto looked up at Iruka unhappily. He had done really well on the Taijutsu test and the knowledge test, he knew. The Genjutsu test, well, better not to ask. And for the ninjutsu test, he had performed a perfect henge and kawarimi. It was just the stupid bunshin. Naruto did well on all other subjects except for Genjutsu. And his henge and kawarimi was perfect. Mizuki commented. Why don't we let him pass? Obito stared at Mizuki with a frown. What are you planning? You absolutely hate Naruto. All the other students can make 2 working bunshin. Naruto can only make 1 working bunshin and 1 white one that looks like it's dead. Iruka said. Naruto, I'm sorry but you fail. Okay. Naruto sighed. He walked out the door. Kiba bounced up to Naruto. Oh. You failed. Yeah. Naruto looked down. Well, don't worry about it. Kiba patted Naruto's back. There's always next year. Yeah. Naruto said glumly. Naruto, you shouldn't be unhappy. Kiba said urgently. Naruto being unhappy is like Sasuke being happy. Naruto smiled a little at that. Akamaru barked. And Iruka likes you a lot, maybe he'll give you a makeup test or something. Kiba translated. Naruto shrugged. Maybe. Kiba. Kiba's mother Tsim called. Did you pass? Yup. Kiba grinned. Well, see you, Naruto. Naruto sat down on a swing. Is it a good idea to stay here? Obito asked. I think you'll just be more unhappy if you watch everyone with their parents. Naruto nodded and left the academy grounds. Cheer up. Obito tried desperately to cheer Naruto up. The last 2 times, no one had passed, so it wasn't that bad, but this time he was the only who didn't pass. Out of the people who passed, only around 9 will become actual genin. Really? Naruto blinked. Yup. Obito grinned. So even if you passed, there was a 66% chance you fail on the second test. That just makes me feel more gloomy. Naruto said gloomily. Obito sighed. Naruto was walking on a street close to the academy when Mizuki came up to Naruto. Mizuki-sensei! Naruto exclaimed. What are you doing here? You see, Naruto, there's actually a makeup test. Mizuki said. Don't trust him. Obito advised. He's planning something. A makeup test? Naruto asked. Yes. You see, you have to steal the Forbidden Scroll from the Hokage Tower, then learn 1 jutsu from that. Mizuki explained. Naruto, you mustn't trust him. Obito said urgently. There's no way there's a test like that. Okay. Is there a time limit? Naruto asked. By dawn tomorrow. Mizuki answered. Got it, Databeo. Naruto grinned. I'll get it. Naruto, are you listening? Obito grew more frantic. It's a trap. A trick. As soon as the 2 of them got out of hearing distance of Mizuki, Naruto turned to Obito. I know, but if there's the slightest chance I can pass, I want to take it. Sakura-chan's becoming a genin. Sasuke's becoming a genin. I want it too. Obito paused. He knew the feeling of having a rival that ignored you, and a crush that liked that rival. He sighed. Fine. But do it at night. I'm not stupid. Naruto retorted. Naruto opened up the scroll. Kage Bunshin. Bunshin. My worst technique from the start. Obito looked around nervously. Are you sure no one knows about this spot in the forest? Of course. It says here to put your hands in a cross position. Naruto read. Strange hand seal. Kage Bunshin actually might be easier for you. Obito said. What? Why? Naruto asked. Just try it. Obito advised. Kage Bunshin. Naruto cried, following the instructions on the scroll. A Kage Bunshin promptly appeared. Naruto blinked. It worked. Kage Bunshin requires more chakra. Obito explained. I knew how to do it, but never used it because I didn't have ridiculous reserves of chakra. This is perfect for you, Kage Bunshin. Naruto cried again, this time trying to make more. Around 30 Kage Bunshin appeared. It says that the Kage Bunshin is solid. Naruto exclaimed, dispersing most of his Kage Bunshins. He poked one close to him. They are. Yup. Obito grinned. That's why the Kage Bunshin needs more chakra. It also says I'll get the memories of the Kage Bunshin when it gets destroyed. Naruto blinked. Does that mean that if I use my Kage Bunshin to train, I'll retain the memories of the training, making it easier to train? Obito blinked. That's smart. I would have never thought of that. Naruto laughed happily and dispersed the last few Kage Bunshin just before Iruka jumped into the clearing. Naruto! Iruka cried. What in the world are you doing? You found me already? Naruto complained. Mizuki-sensei's makeup test, of course. Makeup test? What are you talking about? Iruka blinked. Duck! Obito cried. Duck! Naruto cried a split second later. A large shuriken came out of the forest and would have stabbed Iruka if he hadn't ducked. The shuriken came up to Naruto, and he dodged it. Mizuki came out of the shadows of the forest. Hello, Naruto. Give me the Forbidden Scroll. Don't trust him, Naruto. Iruka cried, running up to Naruto. He's just using you. There's no such makeup test, at least not one like this. Did I mention Iruka says a lot of things that I do? Obito asked. Give the scroll to me, Mizuki said. Naruto, run! Give the scroll to me, Iruka asked. Naruto hesitated and started to hand Iruka the scroll. Naruto, do you know why the whole village hates you? Mizuki asked. Naruto paused and stared at Mizuki. It's because of a law the Sandaime set. A truth that everyone knows except you, Mizuki said. What is it? Naruto asked desperately. Naruto doesn't know about the Kyuubi? Obito thought. Do you really want to know? Mizuki teased. No. Don't tell him, Mizuki. Iruka snapped. It's the fact that you're actually the Kyuubi, Mizuki shouted. The fact that you nearly destroyed the village 12 years ago. The fact that you killed Iruka's parents. Naruto stepped back in shock. No. No, don't believe him, Naruto. Obito cried. You're not the Kyuubi. Your precious Iruka-sensei hates you too, inside. Mizuki continued on ranting. Naruto ran away. Naruto! Iruka cried. Mizuki scoffed. The demon ran away, huh? Iruka, do you really think he won't use the skull? In truth, Obito had managed to convince Naruto to stay, hidden behind a tree. Yeah, he'll probably use the scroll, Iruka said. Naruto looked down at the ground. So, Iruka-sensei really thinks I'm a demon too. If he was a demon! Iruka cried. But he isn't. He's Uzumaki Naruto. My student. Mizuki glared at Iruka and swiftly threw kunai at Iruka, hanging him up a tree. Your skills have deteriorated, Iruka. Now die. No! Naruto ran up in front of Iruka and used his wind chakra to cut the shuriken in two. Naruto! Iruka surveyed in shock. Why are you here? As if I could leave Iruka-sensei. Naruto cried. I'm not the Kyuubi. You coming back doesn't change anything. Mizuki scoffed. I'll just kill the two of you right here. Yeah, right. Naruto snapped. I'll make you pay for this 1,000 times over. Tajua Kage Bunshin. Thousands of Narutos appeared. Naruto. You managed to learn Kage Bunshin in just an hour? Iruka said in amazement. Naruto got Iruka down from the tree. It was easy. Mizuki obviously got beaten up. Naruto grinned. Victory for Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto. About what Mizuki said. Iruka hesitated. You're not the Kyuubi. But it's sealed into you. The Yondaime did that. Naruto looked up at Iruka in shock. The Yondaime? Yes, I know it must be a shock, hearing that your idol was the one who condemned you. Iruka sighed. I don't care. Naruto said stubbornly. The Yondaime's still a hero to me, and my idol. Iruka shook his head. Naruto, close your eyes for a second. Naruto blinked but promptly closed his eyes. He felt Iruka tying something around his forehead. Congratulations. Naruto. Iruka smiled. You pass. Naruto stared at Iruka and a smile came onto his face. Yeah, the Sandaime looked at Naruto and Iruka with a smile. His crystal ball was really useful. Still, at first glance you would assume Naruto received Kushina's personality and Minato's looks. But it's deeper than that. Sandaime shook his head in amazement. Kage Bunshin in an hour. Mastering wind chakra in 2 months. Improving the henge, even if it's a little unorthodox. It's true that Naruto's henge allows the user to henge into something completely different than himself. It appears that Naruto has inherited Minato's looks, Kushina's personality, and Minato's genius. The Sandaime smiled. I have no idea how that worked though. Minato, you would be proud of your son. Chapter 8. Team Assignments. Naruto's Annoyance. Naruto got up as his alarm clock rang with a buzz. He yawned and stretched. The teams are assigned today, Naruto. Obito reminded. You better get ready quickly. Naruto nodded and walked over to the mirror and grabbed his goggles. He started to put it on his forehead, then hesitated. Aren't you going to wear your headband? Obito asked. Oh yeah? Naruto put his goggles over his eyes and his headband on his forehead. He blinked. This is cool, everything looks orange. Right. Right. Obito grinned. Plus, those goggles should block dust and other things, of course, then you don't have an excuse if you cry, but still, cry. Naruto raised an eyebrow. Don't ask. Obito said, but I'm curious about it. Naruto complained. You should get ready. Obito insisted again. You need to have your breakfast. Yeah? Naruto grabbed a ramen cup and milk bottle from the refrigerator. Naruto yawned again and looked at Obito. Why can't they make ramen that's ready in less than 3 minutes? Because it's needed for the ramen to absorb the water. Obito said. Whatever. Naruto picked up the milk. You shouldn't drink that. Obito retorted. It's way past the expiration date. Oh. Really? Naruto sighed. I forgot to go shopping. Obito glanced at the clock. Hurry up. Naruto was making his way to the academy when he spotted a very strange piece of wall. Konohamaru. Naruto twitched. I know you're there. As expected of boss. Konohamaru exclaimed. Even a civilian could notice you. Naruto said. Well, anyways, Konohamaru started. I'm a genin from today. I need to get to the academy. Naruto explained. I can't play with you today. What? Already? Konohamaru exclaimed. And I have to go. Naruto cried. I'm late already. See you then, boss. Konohamaru nodded. Naruto raced past Konohamaru to the academy. Naruto! You're late! Iruka cried. What's your excuse this time? There was a black cat, and I had to take the long way around. Naruto said quickly, as if I'd believe that. Iruka cried. I would say detention, but since you're assigned to your genin team today, I can't. So just sit down. Naruto nodded and made his way up and sat beside Sasuke in annoyance. Kiba, who was sitting above Naruto, leaned down. So Iruka gave you a makeup test after all? Must be nice to be liked by the teacher. Yeah. Naruto grinned. Who do you think you'll be with? Kiba asked. I hope I'm not with one of the Sasuke fangirls. I hope I'm with Sakura-chan. Naruto answered. Kiba! Naruto! Iruka cried. I'm going to announce the teams now. Kiba and Naruto quieted down. Team 1, Kazuma Takashi, Nakamura Kai, Sawabara Fuyuko. You will be taught by Iruka started to speak. Naruto yawned, waiting to hear his name. Team 7, Uzumaki Naruto, Iruka stated. Naruto looked up, fully alert. Haruno Sakura, Iruka continued. Naruto grinned. Yes, come on. Sakura complained. And Uchiha Sasuke. Iruka finished. You will be taught by Kakashi. What? Naruto cried. Are you sure? Yes. Iruka stated. Why do I have to be with Sasuke? Naruto complained. Yeah, why? Obito asked. Because you're the dead last and Sasuke is the rookie of the year. Iruka said. That's how the teams work, they need to be balanced. Oh yeah? I forgot about that rule. Obito recalled. Naruto glared at Obito. Still, Kakashi's your teacher, huh? Obito grinned. That's cool. Is there any way the teams could be changed? Naruto asked. No. Iruka stated. Naruto sighed but didn't argue. It was probably useless to argue. Your teacher's my teammate. Grinned Obito. Really? Naruto blinked. Now, Team 8, Hyuga Hinata, Inuzuka Kiba, Aburame Shino. You will be taught by Kurinai. Iruka said. Hinata looked at Naruto. I'm not with Naruto-kun. Team 10, Nara Shikamaru, Yamanaka Ino, Akimichi Chuji. You will be taught by Azuma. Iruka finished. That's all the teams? Naruto sighed. Tough luck. Kiba sympathized. You're with that Sasuke, yeah. Naruto sighed. On the bright side, you're with Sakura. Kiba nodded. Yeah, I guess. Naruto sighed. And you're really a genin? Grinned Kiba. Yup, I guess. Naruto nodded. A red-eyed jonin came into the room. I'm Kurinai. Is Inuzuka Kiba, Hyuga Hinata, and Aburame Shino here? The three of them went down to Kurinai. See you, Naruto. Kiba grinned, then left through the door. That strange Kakashi was always right on time. Obito commented. 3 hours later. Come on. Naruto complained. It's been 3 hours already. This is crazy. Obito shook his head. Don't tell me he took my death that hard. Sasuke said. Naruto blinked and looked around vigorously. What's the matter, Naruto? Sakura sighed. I have a feeling someone's watching us. Naruto answered. Don't be stupid. Sakura rolled her eyes. Naruto looked at Obito. I got it. Obito sighed. You want me to look around, right? Obito floated around. Then he blinked as he saw Kakashi hiding in the ceiling. Naruto! Obito grinned. Your sensei is hiding in the ceiling right here. Naruto looked up and got out his kunai. What are you doing? Asked Sakura. Naruto took careful aim. Kakashi looked at Naruto and raised an eyebrow. No way. The kunai made its way into the ceiling. Kakashi sighed. It didn't hit me, obviously. But he didn't really notice me, did he? Baka Naruto. Sakura hit Naruto on the head. Why'd you do that? Because there's someone in the ceiling. Naruto exclaimed. Sasuke retorted. I don't feel anything. Just because the great Uchiha Sasuke can't feel anything doesn't mean no one's there. Naruto retorted. Kakashi stared at Naruto. He seriously noticed me amazing. Kakashi jumped down. That's true, Yak? Sakura cried. Who are you? Your sensei. Hatake Kakashi. Kakashi answered. What? You were in the ceiling the whole time? Sakura cried. I was observing you. Kakashi answered. Naruto frowned. Have I seen you before? No. Kakashi answered. Now make your way to the rooftop, I'll meet you there. Kakashi disappeared in a swirl of leaves. Sasuke glared at Naruto. How did the dead last notice him when even I didn't? Kakashi looked at his 3 new students. There's an Uchiha, and Minato-sensei's son. Maybe I'll be able to pass a team this time, though they don't seem to get along that well. Okay. Let's introduce each other, your name, likes, dislikes, hobbies, dreams, etc. Kakashi said. First, Naruto. Are you sure you don't know me? Because you know my name. Naruto retorted. Kakashi I smiled. Just introduce yourself. Can you give us an example first? Sakura asked. I'm Hatake Kakashi. My likes or dislikes are well, I have a lot of hobbies. My dreams are none of your business. Naruto's sweat dropped. All we learned was his name. My name is Hatake Kakashi. My likes are being on time and being annoying. My dislikes are people who aren't on time. My hobbies are brooding about dead people. My dream is to actually not brood about something. Obito said. Naruto snickered. Kakashi looked at Naruto strangely. I'm Uzumaki Naruto, Databeo. Naruto grinned. I like ramen and Sakura-chan. My dislikes are the 3 minutes that it takes for cup ramen to get ready in Sasuke. Also, people who see only the prisoner and not the prison. Kakashi noticed the reference to the Kyuubi. Sakura and Sasuke frowned slightly in confusion. My hobbies are practicing ninjutsu and eating ramen. My dream is to become a Hokage that surpasses even the Yondaime, my idol. Naruto finished. Kakashi nodded. Next you, Pinky. My likes are Kaya. My hobbies are KY. My Dri Kia. Sakura grinned. And your dislikes? Kakashi asked. Typical fangirl. Naruto. Sakura cried. Naruto groaned. Okay, now you. Kakashi pointed to Sasuke. My likes and dislikes are none of your business. I do not have any hobbies. My dream, no, my ambition is to kill a certain man. Sasuke said. I sure hope that's not me. Naruto muttered. His parents would be proud. Obito rolled his eyes. He's the perfect embodiment of an Uchiha. Now that's all done with, let's go on. Kakashi I smiled. We're going to have a survival exercise tomorrow. Survival exercise? Why? Naruto asked. You see, actually, out of the people who became Genin, only 33% will actually become Genin. Kakashi said. What? Sakura cried. The remaining 66% will go back to the academy. Kakashi I smiled. That's what the survival exercise is for. Sakura and Sasuke stared at Kakashi in slight shock. Naruto yawned. Kakashi blinked. Naruto doesn't seem too surprised. See? I told you that there would be another test. Obito said. Naruto nodded. Then what was the Genin exams for? Sakura asked. Oh, those? Kakashi looked up at the ceiling. Those were just to select people who could become Genin. What? Sakura cried. Anyhow, we'll meet at a training ground tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Kakashi said. Don't be late and don't eat breakfast. Why? Naruto blinked. Because you'll throw up if you do. Kakashi I smiled, then disappeared in a swirl of leaves. Naruto sighed and got up. Naruto. Sasuke stated. What is it, Sasuke? Naruto looked at Sasuke. How did you notice a Jonin sensei? Sasuke asked. As if I'd tell you. Naruto retorted. I'm going. Sasuke glared at Naruto. Sasuke-kun, since we're teammates, let's. Sakura started. Sasuke ignored Sakura and walked down from the rooftop. Sakura sighed. Hey, Naruto. Obito floated beside Naruto. Don't tell me. Naruto stated. There's no point in passing the exam if you just tell me what's in it. Obito sighed. Stubborn as usual. Anyhow, can I say one thing? What? Naruto asked. Eat breakfast. Obito advised. Okay. Naruto nodded. Still, you only managed to properly learn 2 wind techniques from the scroll Kaze no Yaiba, wind sword. Obito pointed out. And the Kaze no Nawa, wind ropes. Both of them most likely won't work that well against a Jonin. Naruto grinned. But I have the Kage Bunshin too. True. Obito nodded. Wait, we're going to have to attack Kakashi-sensei tomorrow? Naruto asked. Obito whistled. Maybe. I'm going to practice my techniques. Naruto grinned. Obito grinned back. Try your best. Definitely. Naruto cried. Plus, I can use wind chakra pretty well too. Obito nodded. But don't underestimate Kakashi. Course not. Naruto grinned.